The morning show rolls on your Wednesday. Happy Valentine's Day. And I have a very special treat for you. I know it's a special treat for me. It's a true honor, and I'm just very happy and thrilled to death. And Dalton, of course, is in college. He's attending UCF, Central Florida. That is in Orlando. He's been taking film, majoring that, and doing very well. Invited to the Hollywood, Florida Film Festival and was nominated for Best Actor in a Short Film. And he did win that. He won that. So very first time he did that. And I had a chance to speak with Dalton, talk about his accomplishment and also some great things he's got plans going on, and also talk about growing up and his time here in southeastern Indiana, his days when he went to Milan Elementary School and enjoyed our community. And right now I do have Dalton with us. Good morning.
Hey, thanks for having me. I really appreciate this.
Glad to do so. First, congratulations on the award, and tell us about the film festival.
Oh, yeah, of course. It was the Hollywood, Florida Film Festival, and it was a wonderful event run by, I'm going to mess up their names, but it was run by Simona Mirasar and Min Collins, and they were such great people, and we found out we got accepted. We applied through a website called Film Freeway, and my whole team and I were so ecstatic when we figured out we got accepted, because we've been trying for this particular film. We just applied to a lot. We already got denied by some, but once we got there, they made the process really easy. It was about almost a week long, I think 4 or 5 days, and they had screenings day after day. I got to meet a lot of amazing people, watch a lot of amazing movies, and of course, just by the grace of God, at the end of it, I was lucky enough to be awarded Best Actor in a Short Film, so it was quite the experience.
I mean, just to be nominated for something like that for the first time is an amazing deal, but when they announced your name, how'd you feel?
Actually, it was so surprising because the biggest reason I was even an actor in the film was just because of lack of resources, because most of the stuff I do is a lot of behind-the-camera stuff, like writing, directing, and editing, and when we wrote this particular story, like, we kind of were looking for people to play the main lead, and it kind of required someone to be, capable of a little bit more physical acting and with a martial arts background, and I mean, hey, I guess I can do it, and all the guys agreed, and we started shooting, and then they said Best Actor, and I just thought that was amazing, and almost ironic in a way, but I'm really glad to be recognized regardless. It just is a huge honor and a huge surprise. I didn't know what to say at all during my speech.
So since the past weekend when you won the award, what's all been going on with you?
A lot of just reality hitting, just kind of like, wow, I can't believe that actually happened. And, I got a lot of amazing contacts while I was down there, just people making fellow short films that we've hooked up on social media, and I've just been talking back and forth about how much we loved each other's films and, the want to collaborate on future projects. And, that's the best thing about, the film festival is just all the amazing people you meet. And, my production company and I say production company, it's just a group of college students trying their best. But we have some other movies coming out in the future, which I'll talk about a little bit at the end. But right now, just kind of got to get back to school and get back to work, and then we'll see what else comes out.
I can remember back when you were younger, you loved, I guess, Mama took you to movies and got you involved with movies, whether going to the theaters or even watching them at the house. And how much that influenced you through your career now?
Oh, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Mamaw igniting the passion of movies into me. Like you said, ever since I was like really young, like 5, 6 years old, we would not only go to the theater, but we'd also just snuggle in the grandma at Mamaw's house and just watch any type of movies. Like not just like the good ones and the classics, but we'd go to the Sci-Fi Channel and just watch these awful, but at the same time wonderful B movies. And it was just such a great experience. And even when I grew up, like after I moved to Florida out of middle and high school, I still had that passion for film. As that passion grew, right when I was around high school, that's when I realized, like, all right, I can't just let this passion go into a hobby. I need to put more time and effort into this. And I'm glad I did, because so far, I'm blessed enough to where it's been working out. And, hey, maybe I need to do some more in front of the camera stuff if I'm going to win awards for acting.
And what was the funnest and the most challenging film that you've done?
Oh, yeah. No, this was definitely the most fun and challenging, actually. You hit it right on the head there. It was a lot of fun because, I got to be with all my amazing my friends who worked in all my films, Ian LaSalvia, Anthony Beck, Nick Iricchio, all did an amazing job in the film with their action and acting. Kylo Wagner was my cinematographer, and he always does an amazing job. My films would not be what they were if it wasn't for Kyler. And I also had Tyler Specht doing the boom and microphone operating, which I really appreciated. And the actress in the film, her name is Vittoria Rezzanetti. And I actually ran into her while I was working at the movie theater I work at. and she was a wonderful woman, and I was gracious enough to actually land her because she is a insanely talented actress. She's actually at the New York Film Academy right now for acting. And she did such an amazing job, and I think without her role in the film, the movie just falls apart and doesn't work. And I think that she did amazing. And also, ironically enough, the person that did the music for the film, her name is Sophia Ellen. I still haven't met her. We needed music for the film really badly, and we put out an ad on Facebook just like, hey, we can't pay you anything, but if anyone would like to do the music for this short film, please let us know. And within a week, Sophia replied and said, I'd love to help out, and we were so gracious that she did because her music just adds a whole nother level to it, and a huge shout-out to her as well. And also a huge contributor on the movie was Ryan Warner. He was my co-producer on the film. He came on a little bit afterwards, but he helped so much financially in terms of, just the marketing and getting it out there and helping us make the context of the festival. He actually came to the festival with me all the days, and he did such an amazing job. It wouldn't have reached these festivals without Ryan, so I really appreciate him. And also, doing the makeup on our film was Victoria Chu. She did a wonderful, amazing job. She didn't have much makeup to work with. We didn't have a whole lot of money to make the film, so we filmed it around Halloween. So the makeup she had to work with was literally like the Halloween store makeup, but she made the best out of it. The makeup looks fantastic in the movie, and I'm really grateful for her as well. In terms of challenges we had on the film, we were gracious enough to get permission to film in a building close by, and to thank for that, I have Paige Smith and Tom Hall. They really helped out and helped me get that building. And but they had a set of rules which can't argue with them. It's their building, and we had about 2-3 hour days to get in there and film some fight sequences, which is not the easiest thing to do, but hey, it kept us humble, and we were able to do it. And just ironically enough, turns out in that building the AC shuts off after 8:30, so we were sweating doing these fight sequences. Like, man, are we this out of shape? What's going on? Then they told us at the end what was going on, and it turned out to be a huge laugh. But overall, the building was great. It was perfect, and everyone helped us out to achieve what we needed to achieve.
What are some of the future plans you have as far as films go? And for anybody who'd like to contact you and check out your works, where can they do so?
Oh, yeah. In terms of future plans, actually, sometime either today or tomorrow, we have a new short film coming out called Vinny and Vincent, and it's actually directed by Nick Iricchio and Ian LaSalvia, whom I mentioned earlier, and it is an absolutely hilarious short film. It's about two Italian mobsters. Basically, just picture Goodfellas if every character was a moron, and it's really hilarious. I will give you a slight warning. There is some bad language in it, so if you're offended by that, I'd be careful when you're watching it, but if that type of thing doesn't bother you, you'll have a wonderful time. It is a hilarious film. And in terms of where you can watch my future works, we have a YouTube channel called Movie Nights with a K, 2 words, movie then nights. And you can type that in on YouTube or type in my name. You'll see the channel regardless, and that's where we post all of our new content. You can also find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all being Movie Nights. And that's the fun little name that we came up with, a name we really enjoy. And if you want to check out any of my future works of me and the guys on the team, you can watch it there.
All right, before I let you go, anything you'd like to say to everybody in southeastern Indiana, the WRBI area?
Oh, yeah. I love southeastern Indiana. I consider it my home. It's where I grew up. I really miss Milan Elementary School. It's my favorite school I've ever gone to. And I love the town. I love the Dairy Queen. I went there almost every single day growing up. It was so much fun. And I also just wanted to give a shout-out to my family up there, Mamaw, Papaw. I love you guys. And, I'm going to try and visit as often as I can. And I love that place.
Dalton, it was great hearing from you. Congratulations. That is Dalton Burdette. And Dalton recently got an award from the Hollywood, Florida Film Festival just over the past weekend, got Best Actor in a Short Film. So way to go. On the way, we'll take a look at the forecast and find out what we have for Valentine's Day weather-wise. We have news on the way with Mike from the WRBI News Center. Birthday's anniversary, 720. Get him in, 934-5112 or 222-8000. Fax 934-2765 or email. It's WRBI@WRBIRadio.com, or you can submit your birthdays and anniversaries to us from our website, WRBIRadio.com.